Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I am Amber, and today is November. Don't know, it's Monday. Monday I don't even remember what the Friday was. Oh, what is it? Yes, I am totally leaving this in there. Nope, not editing it out. The 15th, 16th, 18th. It's Monday the 18th of November. It's Monday. Y'all, I did not want to get up this morning. But I have a lot of fun things to show you because I did a lot of small things this weekend. So, I'm going to show you my son's blanket. So, let's see. Okay, so since the last time I showed you my progress, I'm right here, but I am using this as a reminder that I need to keep increasing on this side until I have it long enough. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this up. So since the last time we spoke, I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rows since I last showed you this. So I'm just moving this up. Let's see, to right. You know what, we'll just go right here. So this will tell me next time I show you this where I'm at, but I'm also leaving it on the same side that I need to increase. So when I get to this square, I know I'm going to keep increasing until I get it as long as I need it. And I am decreasing finally on this side. And again, my corners, I don't know why they do this. They get all wonky, but you know what? It's a side. And I'm decreasing now. I'm not decreasing in number, like it's staying straight. It's just I'm not increasing anymore on this side. I wouldn't say I'm decreasing. I guess I'm not really decreasing because I'm not decreasing in the length of how many squares I'm doing. I stopped increasing on this side. So I'm basically just creating my side. So this is one of my long sides. Like I said, once I get this one, as long as I need it, the whole blanket, as long as I need it, I will start stopping increasing this side as well, both sides. So then I will start cornering, or going like this, and then once I stop increasing on this side, that's when I'll start decreasing the amount of squares, because I will be bringing both in and I'll be getting less and less squares in a row. So I haven't started decreasing yet. I've just stopped increasing on one side. I never really thought about that until just now. I don't know why. So I feel like I hear footsteps a little early, but it could be thunder too, because we are expecting rain all day today, but not starting till almost 8, and it's only 6:30 right now, so I don't know. All right, let's see. I'll do my whatchamacallits. Got some socks I need to move. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm just pulling them out of here. Oh, that one's done. Okay. And this one. Ooh. Okay, so I still have tails to sew in on a lot of these, and because a lot of times I just finish it and put it down and move on to the next one. So here is a whatchamacallit that's, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but somehow I've caused this first little bit here to ruffle. It is a moss stitch pattern. I think it's partially due to the row on here that I did, this solid row, maybe, that caused that ruffling, because there's more stitches here or something. I don't know, it's weird. That's what I'm going with, that it's that first row. But this could be a dishcloth. It's very like drapey enough that it could be a dishcloth, maybe. It's thick though too, so I don't know. It's definitely not a hot pad that you would want to use like this, I don't think, because it does, I don't know if you can see the holes, but because of the moss stitch, it stretches out quite a bit. That's why it's called a whatchamacallit. It's, you know, whatever you want to safely use it as. It's all 100% cotton, so then you can use it with heat. Here's another possible dishcloth because of the size. It is made in the even moss stitch. Let's see, this way. Oh, it is large and in charge and drapey. And the reason it has this section of the darker color is because I ran out of this to make it square, so I kept going. So there you go. There's that one. And none of these, the last two, I do not have handles on, so that's why I'm thinking dishcloth, but a handle would still be nice on a dishcloth because then you can dry it. Woo! Might be using one as a towel. There's like some pressure behind this water. It got all over me. I have shorts on, so it got all over my legs. That one's gonna have to dry now. Ugh, it's wet. Okay. These next, I feel like I have more than these done. Oh, I got some wetness on that one. Where else would I have these sitting around? Maybe not. Nope, I think this is all I have done. These are my favorites. I am absolutely in love with these. Now, this one, I'm not a huge fan of the handle. It's a good handle, but I don't like it as much as I like these. I feel like these are a little small though, so I may want to, what I might want to do is make them a little bigger on the next ones, you know, so that way you can fit them. Now, they'll fit on like a command hook or a small handle, so I'm hoping these will be big enough for those that use them to hang them from. I love these. So same pattern over here as these. It's just I tried the handle to do the single crochets into the chain, and honestly I like this better. So love this one with the colors. But y'all, this one is so, like, I don't know if you can hear this. And look how much stiffer like this one is. It's just, I don't know. This is the peaches and cream one. I don't know. I don't think it makes a difference rubbing it. No. So these, I love these. This is probably one of my favorite ones. And then I tried to make a second one and I ran out again of this. So I think it looks okay. But what's funny is I had just enough of this that I actually used a sewing needle to feed it up through here, and I had enough to chain 10 to make it that. So there's that one. This one I actually have the tail sewn in on, as well as this one. This one I just finished yesterday. It is a dark purple. I don't know if you can see the colors. No, kind of. It's a dark purple and a silver gray color mixed together for K-State. I have family who live in Manhattan, Kansas, home of the Wildcats. So they are K-State fans, so I'm going to make them several of these for those. I have four households to make K-State ones for if I want to. So, although the one that was up here yesterday that was visiting said she really liked this one, so she'll probably get these as her set, and then I may do some scrubbies with them, depending on how much time I have, because the family I'm going to see that is in Manhattan, I will be seeing them for Thanksgiving next week, so theirs I may have to concentrate on over the next 2 weeks to get those done before I go down and see them. So yeah, that's what I have done. I'm not sure who I'm going to give this one to yet. This one may be for the house. It's a prototype. You know, if it's not worthy enough for other people, then just make it for the house. I just love these. These turned out great. The size is perfect. The handles are great, even though they're just chains. And they're a good thickness for a hot pad. I don't know that I would use them as like hot pads like this to grab stuff. I mean, I think you'd be okay, because I don't think, because a lot of times when you're moving something hot, you're not going to hold on to it forever. So if you're just moving it quick, you should be fine, because it is double thick and the holes are tiny, but they're hard to get your fingers through to the other side. So I think you'll be safe. They'll be safe using these as hot pads as well with their hands. And I mean, they're big enough. They're big enough for my hand. My hand's small. So, I mean, you can hold them like this if you need to. You can also turn it sideways, like as a diamond like this, and fold it and use it. So, it is functional. Because a lot of people I know in my family, their hands aren't much bigger than mine. So, we'll be safe, I think. They'll be safe using them as hot pads to grab things if they really truly wanted to. Okay, so that's all I made for hot pads since I last saw you guys. I don't think I have any more anywhere else. So I am going to grab my hats that I've made so far. I didn't think of showing these like this until this time around, because I think the first time I started doing the hats, I wasn't doing the dailies, maybe. I don't think I was. And so I sent off a box of hats to K&K Crochet. They have, I still need to go look at their post. Thankfully, they were on a live and they told me that they had extended their deadline. So I am still like pumping out as many hats as I possibly can. I got like 5 or 6 hats done over the weekend. I was gonna try and, get them out as close to their original deadline as it could, but they gave me another, not me personally, but I'm taking it as I got myself some more time to crank out some more hats and to get through this box of yarn that I have. No, you can't really see it. It's so this one right here, this little cube or basket is actually attached to this thing that's hanging. So below this last basket is a movable basket of yarns like this, that I'm gonna make hats with. And I'm gonna make my way through that basket and like donate all those hats and hopefully get those done this year, because then next year I can go and buy more yarn at the Hobby Lobby clearance sale or the, you know, Joann's clearance sales and buy these or not Eversoft, what are they called? The shines from Big Twist and the glowings from Hobby Lobby, and buy those up and use and make more hats next year with those, because they make great, they do well on my machine. The other yarn that does really well on my machine is this. Now, it's just a gray hat, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but this is Karen Colorama Halo. So it is that fuzzy yarn, and it is really soft and squishy. And this is a really stretchy hat. It's a little long on the long side, so, but if you look, it fades to a lighter color right here. I don't know if it's gonna be able to, if you're gonna be able to tell. See how it's a little darker, it's a little lighter. So it does fade. It's just because it's a hat, the fade is so long, and because it's a long fade, you really can't get that fade from it. So I made a hat with it, and oh my gosh, y'all, this stuff goes through my Addy. Seriously, it's like, it's almost like I'm cranking nothing. It felt like, I was like, ooh, this is what butter must feel like in my machine. I have been dragging my feet to use this because I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work with mine, like with it being fuzzy, you know. It's like, no, it goes, it's almost like it's not even there. It's crazy. Oh, I think I have a cat trying to get in, and she may have woke up my youngest, meowing out there. Here is another one I made. This one, I love this one, y'all, but this is made with the anti-pilling living yarn from Big Twist. I feel like my machine struggled with this because it was like tick, 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 as it was going through. And so I was like, I had to go slow at points to get this through there. And so once I got this through there, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna use that again. But now I see this and I go, oh, I want to make the rest of them because I don't know what I'm going to use this yarn for. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a crocheted scarf or something. I don't know. So we'll see. Okay, I need you out of the way for a minute. Uh-oh. I knocked a needle on the floor. I need to put it away. Okay. Here's another one I made last night. I made this last night during Marty's live. This is all the black sparkle yarn I had left. So I just started using this purple shine I had downstairs. So it is a purple hat on one side, and if they want to flip it around, they can have a little bit of black on top. Honestly, this may be one I keep for myself. I don't know yet, because it's one that I can put on without flipping the brim up, because it's only 100 rows long before I cinched it up. I don't know, I really like this one. We'll see. And it's not as tight. It doesn't feel tight around my head. I kind of like it. I don't know, it stretches out quite a bit. We'll see. But the fun thing with these hats, if you guys ever get them with the knitting machines, if you go like this, it shakes it back into like this skinny hat looking thing. I don't know. I don't know on that one yet. Here's another one that I made. I used up the last of my purple of this and ran out of it. So I was like, well, what can I use on this one? So I added some of the dark purple onto it. So this is one you will have to flip up unless you want it to be a little slouchy. You can do that. A lot of people like the slouchy look, but if you want it to be a flipped up brim, go like this, pull it down more. That's what I mean by the flipped up brims. So, and see how it's kind of all like this? But if you just go, it whips it back into shape. So I whipped out several hats. I'm going to show you these, but they are actually called for. Someone actually is buying these 2 hats off of me. So I need to go buy some more of this sparkle yarn because I love the way this sparkle turns out with these hats. So this one is a solid sparkle on one side. And if you flip it, it's a solid green. And so I was going for like Grinch kind of look. So if you flip it up, you get the sparkle and the green hat, or you can go like this, flip it up, and get the sparkle with the green. So I love being able to do reversible hats like this. They're so cute. So this one and the next one, they're called for. And this one's a little shorter, as you can see. Hopefully that's okay. This one's a little bit shorter than this one. So, but it still works the same. So it is green, sparkle green. Flip it up and you have your sparkle, right? But if you flip it inside out, I actually did these striped. I did this tube striped. So then you have black, green, sparkle, green, sparkle, and then you flip it up and get your green brim like that. So I have someone who has actually claimed these hats, so those I need to make sure just make sure they're separated. And then lastly, I have 3 more hats. I have this one. This is another Grinch one that I made, but I made it striped with the red and white, and then the inside is the rest of the green. It almost kind of reminds me of Cat in the Hat. I need to make a cat in the hat. So there's the green, and then you flip it up, and you have that. I think this is more of a child size hat. I'm not sure, because it's kind of short. Here's another one of I had leftover of this yarn after I made the one hat in just this yarn. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to make some hats where, so this, you can see the ombre is still fading through here. So this is like darker and it's getting lighter to here, and then this finishes from here. So these are the other 2 hats I got out of it. Out of one cake, I got a full hat, and then I got two half hats, if that makes sense. So like I did half of this one in this Colorama Halo, and then I did the other half in a red big twist. So it kind of has like a, I don't know, just a snow kind of Christmassy feel to it. So here's the solid red on the inside, and then you can flip it up and get, it's almost Santa hat looking, right? You can put a little white pom-pom on here. If I have any, I don't know if I have any left, so. And then here's this one. These hats, if they do get flipped up, they're going to be a child's hat, because this one's more of just a reversible beanie, where it's either this or you put the other stuff on the inside. So this is the leftover of the holiday yarn that I had to make my son's hat. This is the other one I was thinking of keeping for myself, because it can go like this, and it's just long enough that I can't really flip up the brim, but it has a little bit of a peekaboo of the halo yarn there. So I don't know yet. See how it's kind of got like a bell shape to it? If I just whip it, it kind of elongates it back out. So this bag, I don't like it as a project bag, so I have made it my hat bag for now. So 3, 7. So I made 9 hats. Well, I made these last week because I put a short out about these with them being Grinch hats almost a week ago. So these I've made a while back. So I made 7 hats over the weekend because I don't include these. And then I have one more hat downstairs that I forgot to put in there. No, actually I showed it to you guys. Yeah, this one. Okay, so these 3 hats I made a while back. So a week or so ago. The rest of them, six hats over the weekend is what I did. I did like almost 3 of them yesterday because they were just whipping up so fast. All right, where are we at here? 25 minutes. Okay, well, we're already at 25 minutes and I have some people, it sounds like I have some things going on out there already. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Normally I would sit here and crochet with you for a few minutes, but yeah, so I'm just gonna end it today, and it was more of a show and tell of what I did over the weekend, which, hey, maybe that's what Mondays will be, is my Monday. Well, it's basically a catch up, not a catch up, but like a catch you up on what I've done over the weekend. And we had family come up yesterday and hung out with them for a little bit, had lunch, went to a park downtown, and then they went home. Haven't heard anything otherwise, so I know they made it home safely. I'm assuming they did. And Saturday, what did we do Saturday? What did we do Saturday? I gotta rewind my brain. Oh, jeez. The birthday party. I hung out in here while 11-year-olds, 10 to 12-year-olds, because I think at least one of them was 12, maybe 13. So there's a pair of brothers that came over. One of them is my middle child's age, and then the other one is an older brother that is my oldest age. He's like 13 or 14, something like that. He's almost the same age as my oldest. So my middle child and my daughter both hang out with the brothers, the 2 brothers, and they're a good pair of brothers. They're very well mannered. Their parents have done a fantastic job with these 2 boys. They come up to us and they go, "Thank you, Mrs. For letting us come over," and we're like, okay. We don't know what to do with it because it's like, it's so cute and they're so well mannered. Like, wow, you guys are trained well. And we tell our children all the time, you guys see what they do? Do that. Make sure you do that. Because you guys, that's what we want when we say we want well-mannered kids. So, yeah, I hung out in here, and the only reason I did is because it helped reduce the noise level, because they were playing video games and getting very, very passionate in the playing. Not like in a bad way or anything, just very loud. And so I don't mind having loudness. You know, I can be around loudness. It just gets a little too much for me sometimes. And 8 boys of that age and that volume jibbed up. I sat in here and made these. I was in my happy place. I don't think I was working on anything else. I'm trying to look around here. And my youngest actually hung out in here with me. I gave him my tablet and I said, "Here, play this." And then he wanted to watch, eyes watering. He wanted to watch something on YouTube. So I had to give him my husband's tablet that I use. So I have an iPad that I no longer really use. I use one of my husband's work tablets that he is beta testing, and so I can log into it onto it with my Google account and have all my account stuff on there. So like my YouTube history, all my my internet history, all the messenger stuff. It's all there, accessible for me under my account. And so I mostly use this because I love the case that it's in. It has a keyboard attached to it, and so I love this case. And so I have basically commandeered this as my iPad or my tablet. And so I had this in here to watch YouTube videos on for myself while my youngest was on his iPad or my iPad. That I erased all my apps off of it except for I erased all my apps, and then I logged myself out and logged his account in. So it has only games and screen time amount for him set up on this. It's set up for him to use it as his iPad. He doesn't know it's his iPad, but it's essentially his iPad because I don't use it anymore. I use this. And eventually I will have my own where this will be like mine. But that's how we treat this. And it's weird, but I know at some point this, I may not be able to use this one. It may have to go back somewhere. So, anyway, he decided he wanted to watch something on YouTube, so I had to give him that tablet. And so I just went to watching videos on my phone. Because it's like I wanted some entertainment. So, and we didn't have a TV in here like I do now, because my husband took all three large TVs that were on a TV stand, not mounted on a mount, and put them out in the main living room for these boys to play. So there's 3 different games going at one point, and there's a group of them playing football on Madden on one of them, and that's the group that was getting really super loud. But it was fun. They had my child, the birthday boy, he basically said he had a blast. And so, well, okay, I guess that's, you know, we had a successful birthday. Oh, I cannot sit still this morning. So, that is all I have for you. That is what we did. On Saturday, we had a birthday party, and that was fun. The house is clean for the moment, you know, until everybody goes, oh, we're awake now. It's Monday. It's time to destroy the house again. Oh, so anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. I'm starting to actually wake up the further I get into this video. So, although I threw on a sweatshirt this morning and I'm all snuggly still, so I don't know. I may go lay on my bed and fall asleep in 30 minutes. Who knows? No, it won't happen because my youngest will be in here before too long. And I'm going to get my morning started with Kim over at Fortunate Creations and K&K Crochet if they have any videos up. I think I saw a video up for them before I started. And then at some point, if Mama Winch puts one out, I'll watch hers. And of course, yes, Michelle, I got to go back and watch her Friday video and catch up on some of her videos that I have missed. And I believe she had another, what is she called again? Level Up video came out over the weekend. And I am really looking forward to those messages. She's always got a good message, and I love listening to them. Let's see. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday, and don't forget, it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive and go make something beautiful. And we'll see you on the next one, friends. I gotta find my remote. Hold on. We'll see you guys on the next video, friends. Until then, bye.